there, I guess.
Do the volume on the laptop.
Do the volume on the laptop.
I think you just hit volume and it goes mute.
Already got that done, girl.
Oh.
Everybody, I guess we're live. Maybe. And I guess she'll be here whenever she gets this coffee pot figured out. There it goes. Get the volume cut off there. How's everybody doing tonight? We almost had another coffee pot event. I asked her, point blank, do you have your cup on there?
Yep.
Got it. I said, do you have water in it? Got it. Do you have coffee in it? Yeah. Then she turns around and she's making hot water. So now she's making coffee. So,
but tell them, I never even preset our live either.
No, she never did preset it till
just now.
We walked in here just now and here we are. Let's see. You got Jay Tharp, Crazy Days is in here. Mama Z's. Oh, you overflowing? You better get you another cup. Miss Jackie Little.
Hey, Miss
got them all coming in.
I ain't even changed clothes. I'm in my house clothes.
I ain't changed clothes neither. I just walked in from work.
Hey, y'all.
Walked in.
I'm a damn hot mess today. I'm just going.
That's every day.
Thank you. I took the picture with. Yeah, Wanda took that picture. I've been sharing. Y'all, that cabbage was like 2 of my heads.
Am I in the exploding chair? Did you fix the right area?
Oh, I didn't move chairs. Oh, hang on, y'all. Who's in the broke chair?
You. You better grab the other one down there.
No.
You been uncut a flip down through here.
Is it really bad, bro?
Yeah, we got one chair that's bad, broke.
The mover's
broke it. You better change it now, because if you hit the floor over here, everybody's gonna have a fit. Just telling you.
Hang on.
Y'all will laugh, I promise you, if she rolls, slam out backwards.
Okay, now how do... Okay, wait.
Slide one out, slide one in. Y'all can tell the chaosity. Is that even a word?
Oh, my little slider come off the leg.
That we got going up in here.
Hang on, I need my slider. I want to scratch my floor.
Oh my goodness, sweet baby Jesus. Let's just start it off right.
I'm going to tell y'all. I don't think I should have got out to bed this morning.
It has been a Friday. A Monday on a Friday all over again.
Hey, happy birthday,
Happy
Kendra.
birthday, Miss Kendra.
21.
The big 2-1.
They no babies at 20. Well, yeah, they always gonna be babies.
You better suck up 21 because it keeps adding, multiplying, I'll tell you from there.
Hey, Lucy. Hey, Teresa. Miss Linda. We got them all coming up in here. But hey, Miss Darlene say you have a good day at work.
It was a good day, but it was wide open. Oh my Lord. I finally just had to walk on out.
Sorry, y'all, that was work.
Finally just had to walk on out.
You tore your shoulder. You know what I done? I was headed to the school to pick up the oldest grandbaby. I don't know, about 3 years ago, I guess. Maybe 4. And I had my cup of coffee. And I got one of them old shit handles. You know, you jump up because I drive a SUV. I just like big vehicles. And it had been raining, you know them, the runners, the footsteps, the running things? My foot did this and I was holding, right? You can answer and tell him we on live. You can call him back.
I won't send her a message.
And I was holding that old shit handle and that foot did like this. Y'all, I never got a drip of coffee in my car, but somehow my right leg got hung up like where the wires are underneath the steering wheel. I hung there for just a few minutes to catch my breath and realize my head was here, my feet was here. I said, Lippy, I don't think this is
not
going to be
a
good
position to be in.
So I managed to crawl out. I just set my coffee cup down. I still had my coffee cup in this hand because I was holding. I never let it go, but I lost all the coffee. So I went and I got Michaela. I had good supper. And I was like, How am I gonna tell Buddy this? Cause my knee done got my whole leg, my knee, it hurting. But we had this big bar at the old house. And I just stood there behind it. He come in from work and I had a nice supper. Y'all, I'm about to die inside. I ain't lying to you. I was hurting. And it must have been on my face. I said, how was your day? He said, fine. How was yours?
How was yours?
Oh, it's fine.
Don't look too good.
And he rounded that corner and he just looked down. Leg all swollen up. He said, what happened? Well, I just lost it then. I started crying. Y'all, I was in surgery the next day. I ripped my whole ACL. It was gone. Like, gone.
Let me ask a question real quick. I just want to see what answer we get.
Oh, Allison, that's because
she didn't set it. Allison, she didn't set no notification. You couldn't get no notification because she ain't said nothing till the last minute.
2 minutes.
But I'm going to ask a question real quick. How many people in this chat with that yellow stuff that's floating around have the good old itchy, watery eyes and the sinuses like I got? How many of y'all are just loving life right now? I just love it. This too shall pass, but it's a wonderful time of year.
You working it, Lucy? Hey, Miss Maribel.
Christy, Mama Z,
did you see my answer?
Darlene, all of them looks like. Everybody's right there with us.
I would not use the vanilla pudding. It's delicious. Don't get me wrong. I would use lemon pudding in that pie. And I tell you what.
You think so, Mr. Willie? It's a good possibility. Never know.
That cherry filling is a sweet tart. To me, the vanilla didn't ramp that balance of sweet tart.
Oh, yes, Wanda.
I would definitely
sneak
do lemon pudding. And it's going to be phenomenal.
Hey, Grandma Karen says she ain't got no allergies.
Hey,
that's
Karen.
a wonderful thing.
Hey, Sabrina. But I tell you, use a deep dish. Y'all, that pie that thick. I said, Lord, help me. Yeah, I like lemon better. Or either do 2 regular grams on that batch because it's too thick and it's top heavy. But Nanny got her 3 slices a while ago when she was here. She took them home. I hadn't heard the verdict.
I
know she's in the chat. But, because she was like, I don't know about that sour cream. I said, you'll never taste it. I put sour cream in my chocolate cakes. But
hey, Mr. Buddy.
I've been going through and we're gonna go through Mama's box of treasures. I got some spring and summer dishes and desserts, and we're just gonna cook them together. And then I'll tell y'all after each one, I would stick with this or I would take this out and add this. I think it's gonna be fun. We'll make our own recipe. But they're old now, 40s, 50s, 60s, some 70s. Let's just go blast from the past, bring it current, and tweak them, modify them.
I'm putting something on the grill this weekend. I don't know what it is, but I've got to put something on the
It's
grill.
too cold.
The grill has not had any smoke run across it.
No, you put me some pineapple brown sugar sausage on it that I got when I was in Deep South, which I got to tell y'all.
You know what's going on the grill now.
Okay. I got a big list. So I got to stop popping my gums. Okay. I was supposed to go, it's my normal vacay in the spring. I was supposed to go, snow. Oh no.
Who got snow?
Hang on, Jackie. I was supposed to go on Thursday. Well, that was fine. Nanny was going to be here for the new unit to get installed. Only guess what? It had to be the homeowner to sign. Not like the cable man comes and you have an 18-year-old or older. So I said, okay, I'm coming Friday. Because I had to be here to sign. He couldn't take off work. So all is well. Unit to put in took all day. Already had the car loaded. And I left out, but he wouldn't let me leave till at daylight. He said, you're not driving in the dark. So, oh, hell no. No. So,
I missed none of that.
I got there about, what was it, 1 to 1 or 1:15? I made good timing. So, got there, and Heifer didn't even know I pulled in. I pull up, and they have like a semicircle. So I always pull in, and then I back in to the curve. That way I'm leaving openings for the tractor, cars, whatever. Well, she out there just blowing leaves. Always working. I got out the car, and she still ain't seen me. So I thought, well, that's fine. I'm getting all my stuff together.
Hey,
she turned around. She goes, you snuck up on me. So I'm walking up the walkway. We hug. Where do we go? Straight to the kitchen. She had lunch ready. We had, of course, that coffee was ready.
1:15, she said.
Oh, 1:15. Okay. I thought it was about 1. So we didn't eat. We drank some coffee, and then we took off. And her and Mr. Danny and I, man, we planted potatoes. Well, everything that y'all saw, pretty much, did a pocket. We did all of this. And then when we all sat down and ate, that was it. It was like you had 3 people. It was so good. So much. That what you gonna do? You could even have a conversation. Well, Mr. Danny finally went to bed. We stayed up a little late, drinking coffee, popping our gums, because Saturday morning we were gonna work, and we had big plans. We were gonna go to the to Jack's, the nursery that y'all saw some pictures of me in. I wanted to go there so bad. Well, I had ate a few pieces of bacon and got dressed. That was our plan. And then Buddy calls. And this is what Buddy says.
Didn't I though?
He said, I'm fine, the house is fine. There was failure. And he told me. And Wanda and Mr. Danny, they knew. I mean, they know me like the back of their hands. They could see my face. And when I hung up, because, well, first he said, call me, because they have no service there. And I was like, whoa, something's wrong. So, I'm out there trying to get service. But she could tell something was wrong. I said, I got to go home. She says, I know. I'm very readable. Us 3, I don't know how Mr. Danny did it. We all went separate ways. I went to the bedroom. I'm gathering. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, you need to make some, Miss Beverly.
But in 10 minutes, all of my car was packed with surprises. Like, I didn't know I was getting a fig tree. I didn't know I was getting which I can't tell y'all everything, because I'm making videos each time I do one, by the way. Y'all did see the aloe vera, you did see the fig, and you saw the berry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I ain't telling y'all nothing else. Y'all gotta wait. So, the car was loaded. So, we take off. And we're going to the nursery flower place. Absolutely gorgeous. You hear me?
Beautiful. She said beautiful.
So, hey, Eddie. So, Eddie, I'm sorry. It is at 6, but I didn't post that thing.
She didn't put nothing up, Eddie.
Here's Wanda and I, it's like kid in a candy store, and she done put that rolling flat thing in Mr. Danny's hand, and we're talking about pollinators, and I really wanted a butterfly bush. I hadn't seen them in years, and they had them. They also had some Mexican heather, which I needed 2 more to go with the ones that I had, and I can't tell y'all why. I'm going to show y'all. Hey, Cynthia. So, we go around, and she's grabbing, and I had my 3 little plants. Some of their chocolates. We got for Nanny and Buddy and the grandkids, their little favorite chocolates.
Jack's Plant and Patio.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the name of the place. She was a homestead hillbilly. Yes.
Look like a hillbilly rolling up in here.
So me and hers got the giggles. And guess what? It was like our Mother's Day gift from Mr. Danny. He said, I got this. We each got butterfly plants. Oh, you got another kind of plant, but I can't tell what it is because you may do a video. Y'all, like 2 kids, and I had my 2 little Mexican heather, and I was like, oh my God.
Hey, Lily, I bet you did.
I mean, we was giggly. So then we go around the corner to this in-house
What you say, Mr.
Family
Steven?
owned meat processing. Hey, Mr. Steven. And when I walked in, it had a smell of way back in the day, like good. There was
like the 20s.
Yeah, there was nothing growing in there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be nice. And she takes me to this one cooler and shows me this sausage. Amazing price. They was out of the blueberry, but I got the jalapeno cheddar. I got a regular and a pineapple brown sugar. And I was like, I don't know about the pineapple brown sugar. I know why I'm not seeing everybody because I'm not in live chat. There we go. So she said, trust me, it doesn't taste like pineapple and it don't taste like brown sugar. And Miss Janie said, that's right. I said, okay, so I'm getting it. And then I got Buddy some cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That old
hoop
cheese. So I check out and we tried it the other day. I want to order some. The best. You do not taste pineapple. You do not taste brown sugar. I don't know what you taste, but good. Like, oh my God, it's good.
The taste is good. The texture is good.
And the regular sausage ain't got them gristles. I'm talking about it's sausage, like real. Y'all, I wish that place was like up the road. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Butcher's.
Butcher
there
Block.
it is. Look in Wiggins, Mississippi for Butcher Block. See, I'm telling y'all, when Lippy tells you it's good, I swear to you, it's like the old-timey good. The old-timey good.
Homestead. Glad to have you in.
Miss Lucy, I've got to talk about that tonight. I got some great news. So, hold on. It is the best. Louisiana sausage is the best. But I tell you what I've noticed, Jackie, a lot of them that's been so good that's local, I know times are hard. But you're going to lose business when you're packing it full of bristle and fat. It don't even have a pop to the skin. We did a link of all three that I bought, and I took it out of the center. Because, a lot of times they'll cap this in and cap this in. I know this. My daddy had a restaurant. And you put the main shaft with not so good. No. I took the centers of these sausages out and cooked them.
Hey, Miss Sheila, how you doing?
Best I've had in 30 years or I'm not sitting here. Seriously. Hey, Miss Sheila. Hey, Benz. I tell you what. Let me tell you about securing some meat. Mr. Danny. I tried this bacon. Now, I've had the bacon with the pink.
I didn't get none of the bacon.
Well, I'm sorry you wasn't there.
A long way from there. I didn't get none of the bacon.
And it was phenomenal. Okay, so Saturday morning, he'd made some bacon from the batch they did about 3-4 weeks ago. Remember? He used brown sugar and something. Okay, I slept. But he didn't use the pink salt. And I looked at it. Raw. That's pretty. Hands down, it's pretty. But I want to know the taste.
Never late, Bob. Never late.
Never had. And I'm not saying this to say it. And then Danny King and Wanda tell you, I don't like some, I don't like it. Hands down, the best tasting bacon. And what got me was, I think I have 4 pieces. I want to say 3, but I know I took that last piece. Just saying, one, if you was looking for it, I ate it.
That's all.
Each piece was the same, but yet it had a little salt. It had a little sweet. And I was like, I could not figure it out based on what he used.
Mr. William,
Best
let's find a
bacon, hands
babysitter. I'm really going to have to find one.
I can teach you to cook boudin. I sure can. Okay.
I eat my weight in boudin.
Before we get off to all of this, because I want to talk about the seasoning, and we got a lot of stuff. But that was my visit at Deep South. And then I'll show y'all
Short but
as
sweet.
time goes. Yeah, it was
A
too
good
short.
trip.
But I'm going back, because I'm going back to make up. I mean, I was there 23 hours, y'all. 23 hours. But I made it home in 5.5. I'm just saying. So, I'm going to let Buddy tell you, about Monday. This happened Saturday. They came out Monday. Yes?
Yep. They come out Monday.
Here you go.
She had called me. I told myself, when they call you and say they're coming, let me know so I can come to the house. So I took off at work, headed here. Met the guy here with the company. Went up in the attic with him. He ended up cutting a hole into the header where all the ducts come in. They call it the plenum. And he took pictures of it, but what had happened when they put the new unit in, they didn't trim the insulation back far enough in the plenum. So therefore, it was sitting about maybe 1.5 to 2 inches, the insulation was from the heat strip where they put it in. So luckily it was good fiberglass insulation. Of course, you know what fiberglass does, it smolders. But with that fan blowing, it kept it going. So every time it would blow, it was making smoke and cut off and it'd smolder out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, luckily I cut the breakers off when the attic was full and the house was starting getting smoke in it. Keep it from catching on fire, because if it had, I mean, it's in the plenum. It would have blown through the ducts. If an ember got out in the house or in the attic in one of the ducts, it would have been bad. We'd have lost everything. Thank God I was here. Cut the breakers off. So he went through that. We ended up, he cut a big hole in there in the plenum. He went in and he removed the insulation inside, away from it. He ended up redoing that, reseal taping it. He put a patch over that with sheet metal. He ended up seal taping it. Then he ended up insulating the whole plenum on the outside because he had to remove some of the insulation. Got it back up and running. We done a fan test. We done a heat test. And then we turned around, put the AC on, done an AC test.
Mm-hmm.
All was working great. So I said, well, I'm going to eat a sandwich. I'll go back to work. He had left. I ate my sandwich. I come back inside. Air conditioner's off again. Nothing on the thermostat. It's blank.
Actually, I was on the back porch with a cup of coffee. Buddy come around the corner.
I said, call him again. Tell him come on back. It's out.
Yeah.
So she called. I got the phone. I said, hey, it's blank again. He said, well, check your float switch. So I went up in the attic again, checked the float switch. Nothing. He come back, took him about 30, 45 minutes. He pulled the float switch out. Sure enough, they've got a float switch rigged in the drain that cuts all the power if it backs up to keep it from flooding the attic and flooding in the house. Great. Well, they didn't have the drain. They had the drain running uphill instead of downhill, you know.
I mean, you can't be that more stupid. Can't be no more stupid.
So I stood there and watched him pick the drain up until it was on a
Kelly, she ain't right. She rubbed
downhill
on
grade and got it fastened where it needed to be. Blew through the line. He put some cleaner in there.
Oh, that was good, Mr.
Kicked off again. He finally left. Been good so far. No problems. So that's where we were with that. Cameron was here the weekend with me.
The whole weekend.
During that.
Yes.
Now, he had left, and that's what started it.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Because I got up 7 o'clock.
Oh, no, Miss Sheila.
Grandpa was coming to get him. They were going fishing, and you know, like I said, I don't miss a fishing trip, but I did. Luckily, I did. But when I come back in, that's when I found it. But
Hello,
he's been here
Debbie.
all weekend. And boy, I tell you what. Let me tell you what kind of help he is. That boy, I have been teaching him since he was big enough to move around.
Now, Cameron's 10.
Cameron's 10 now.
He'll be 11 in July.
He's been with Papa every day he could possibly be, and he helps me like there ain't no tomorrow. I've taught him, he drives the truck by himself right now. He can take the key, he'll go get the keys, get the truck, he moves it. Anything around here, he'll hook to a trailer. It don't matter, he moves it. He drives the high stat.
Oh, I didn't know that,
He drives the tractor, the lawnmower, whatever. And he cut all the grass this weekend. 2 1/4 acres, he cut every bit of it on that high stat. He has bagged leaves and put out here and piled up all the mulching leaves for Mama.
He's a tough worker, y'all.
He is a good worker, I'm gonna say.
He keeps this up.
He's gonna be good.
Fine
Right
man.
now we're in the process because now he's got it in his mind. He done found the vehicle he wants. One that Papa's done had about 15 of.
Me too, Lucy.
And it would have sure been nice to know this years back where I could have just saved one of them. But now we're in the looking stages for a square body short bed Chevrolet. And that's what he wants. So
it don't have to run.
Don't have to run, but I got 5 years to get him one, restore it, make it roadworthy.
Uh-huh.
So he'll have
so
it. So I'm going to look out for one of them now.
We're looking for like one that got weeds growing up.
Farm truck.
You know, like it ain't been driven in 30 years, but I mean, it ain't got big rust holes in it. Like the body's good. Y'all keep a lookout. Tight budget, because we got 5 years to build it. 5 years.
He decided that's what he wants.
He wants a
now,
short
so
bed. What year's models?
Anywhere from 74 to 86, 87. All of them
So
square
you men
bodies.
folks out there, and then it's got to be within like a 3-hour drive to us, 4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
At most. At most.
But that's what
we
we're
have
on
to
the
trailer it.
5-year plan for now.
It was actually they was not newbies.
But I'm gonna tell you what, that
The
boy makes
owner
me
was
proud.
here doing it.
That's Papa's boy. He works hard.
But I'll tell you what, I can't use anybody else. It was under home warranty. So for 10 years, I have warranty. It's a Lennox. I have warranty through the company that the home warranty got to do this. See? So it's $14,000. We was out $1,412.
That's a good one, Sabrina.
And I took my house out. When that man walked out on that porch Monday, after the second time, and we was out here, I was sitting in a chair yet again with my coffee. Buddy walks out behind him, and he gonna sit there and he says, all is well, ma'am. It's all fixed and you're good to go and I don't see no problems. Y'all, Buddy was to my left and he was about right here. And I looked at him and I turned and looked at Buddy. I says, are we good to go, Buddy? Is everything good? In other words, I don't trust a damn thing coming out of your mouth, and I don't care if I did embarrass him. It's the truth. I wanted my husband to tell me. And my husband said, yes, from what I can see,
We're going to be all right.
We're going to be all right. And that man just kind of...
All right, Mr. Bob, you have a good night. Glad
Have
you
a
came
good night,
in.
Mr. Bob. So the man went on about his business, and life was good. But, I got something to tell y'all, too. Y'all remember when I planted my fig tree? Lord help me. I got a little constructive criticism. I did it wrong. And I ain't doing this. I got emails on how to plant fig trees.
Hey, Patty.
Okay.
Fingers
Hey,
left.
Miss Patty. Fine. Fig tree's doing great, right? Y'all want to know what happened on, today's Friday, Wednesday. I'm out there and it's just, shining. And about an hour later, it ain't shining. And I was like, what? So I had Allison on the Marco. So I set my coffee cup down and actually I set her up at the wheel of the wheel there. I mean, you got to set it down and I start digging. Y'all, them damn ants done got in my fig tree. Lippy ain't gonna have that.
Southern ants.
Lippy took her
Fire
hands
ants, something else.
and I started raking. Okay? I raked them. Then I'd shake my hand off. I took me a stick because I knew what to do. And I poked me a stick down in there, I guess probably about 10 inches. And I put some of my voodoo magic dust up in there.
The old voodoo dust, Mr. Willie.
Sure did. And then I took my straw, my packing straw that I did for my potatoes, and I packed that straw. I said, let's see what happens. That fig tree's done grow 3 inches. It's shining. I done dug all around it. There ain't no ants. Nothing. I'm telling you, they was
Ants.
gone.
Terrible.
I'm tired of ants, but I mean, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to show y'all what I put out. I
You
do
just got to
surrender.
stay on them. Once you get them they'll start
The
leaving the
property
yard.
had never been treated,
treated.
y'all. I mean, I have ant beds this tall. I'm telling you, you could like them BMX bikes that jump these mountains. They could have a BMX race out here. These damn ant beds are so high they look like a damn
Bethany,
mountain.
get you some surrender.
But I use Surrender. I will be more than happy to show it this weekend when I run y'all through the garden.
Only thing we ever found.
Now I don't put it in my bed, but up and around. Well, of course I have ground cover, but I am going to put it in that fig tree. It ain't that big. Yeah, I went about 10 inches out, 10 to 12 inches deep, and let me tell you what, Dana, I've been killing mounds like this. I take a hoe, scrape off the top, I put that Surrender. I'm not eating in my yard, okay? I eat what I grow in my garden. But I've got to be able to eradicate them off my property, push them out. Once I do that, I'm not concerned about the garden. But I'm using some heavy, hard stuff.
Oh, idiot.
It's not organic. So if y'all ask, it is not
You're
organic.
going to get some more out of them.
But I'm not eating grass. I'm eating what I'm growing. And I'm going to tell you, it's $11.99 a can. It goes a long way. You do wear a mask. You know, I'm not...
It's a fine powder, almost like baby powder.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
that
a little
fine.
goes a long ways, and they're done.
You just barely
They're done.
dust the top and they're through.
You buy it, Miss Jackie, at the co-ops. I'll have to show y'all when I'm outside. I have it, and I'll show you, and I'll show y'all how I use it too.
Stinks.
It stinks, so you put a mask on because it stinks. But, y'all, I've said it 100 times. I'm growing to eat. Like I said, I'm not putting it in my beds.
I will do, Mr. Eddie,
What?
when we call him.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Eddie, can I? Well, I didn't give it away, so I'm going to say it anyway. Y'all, you want to know what we're doing this weekend? You know them 2 sheds that we just crammed slap full with stuff? Well, in the morning, we're unloading every bit of it. And I'm going to give me some markers because I marked everything on top of the box.
Instead of the side
Instead
box.
of, well, you don't think. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to reorganize.
Captain Sword.
I'm looking for my bottoms to my pots. Reorganize, put stuff that we know we are not going to need.
I got some tools I'm looking for too.
And push them to the back. Get everything as much off the property as we can, because Buddy is building. I almost said we. It ain't no damn we in it. I'll hold some screws. They know it. Yeah, I almost said we. We building a
We always
rabbit
work
coop,
together anyway.
and we building a chicken coop,
Chicken coop, rabbit coops.
because he's
Rabbit
gonna
hutch.
use some of my garden bed stuff, because he's gonna get me another load, because he got me another load. We got a load of dirt out there.
Pallets right now.
Yeah, so we got 25 more. But I just saw something. Hang on. Dawn vinegar and hot water. It work. Yeah. But I just wonder if it makes them go underground, Sabrina,
Hide a little bit.
and
Move.
make a tunnel and come back up somewhere else. I'm eradicating them. I don't want to move them. I want to kill them. I just want to kill them. And then I won't have to worry. Y'all, I didn't have any ants at our properties since I've been using it.
That's some good names for them, Mr. Eddie.
What?
I've seen them. They are beautiful too.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
I can
rabbits.
say. Anyway, Mr. Eddie, we're going to Mr. Eddie's. And here like in the next few weeks. And we're going to spend the day, eat some good groceries, and come home with some rabbits.
Some beautiful rabbits.
I'm talking about they pretty too. They pretty. One named Buddy, one named Lippy. I don't know
One
what the
named
other one.
Trouble.
Trouble. The other one's
Buddy
named
lived
Trouble.
in trouble because both of us, it probably like the other one.
Yeah, ACL is no joke. I know I wasn't joking at that bar either, Patty. I was crying. I was crying. Yeah, boiling water. I've used boiling water, and you'll think, man, they're done. The next day,
They'll
if
be
you
back
pay attention,
in a few hours.
they just drop down. You didn't kill them all, and they come back up. But I'm going to tell y'all something, regardless of what you use, okay? The vinegar, the Dawn, and some of you may know this, some may not. I don't just go around killing ants until after a rain. The best time to eradicate, whether you're using vinegar, whatever you're using, make sure it is after a rain, preferably a hard rain, because the rain goes in, they come up to the surface. That's when you notice, well, where did that ant bed come from? Think about it. The day before, it was a hard rain. The best time to get that queen and to really get rid of them, no matter what you use, is make sure it's after a rain. If you just do it on a normal day, you ain't doing nothing. You're just making them drop down and go somewhere else. Yep. So always remember, if you want to get rid of ants in the South, because it's the South that has them. I never saw them in Kentucky. Hell no, they couldn't live in Kentucky. It's too damn cold. That's why I didn't see them. You have yellow. Oh, that yellow is kicking our behinds. I mean, I started this morning, I took a Zyrtec. And I've been good. So I guess for the next couple of days, I need to take a Zyrtec every morning. I think my body's just kind of, acclimating back to being back home. Because it happens normally at the front of the spring, and it always happens in the fall with ragweed. When they tested me, I had a problem with ragweed. So I just used some Zyrtec and, the Walmart brand. And I'm fine. And I got to get glass on. I'm trying to be all cutesy up in here. Boiling water and a flower pot works well. Just let it cook a couple of days before you plant. Oh! See, I've been dumping my dirt and putting my stuff on them. I didn't think about that because that actually makes sense. Oh, that damn shovel. Let me tell you, I worked myself to death. I'd scoop this one and go here and scoop. Finally, I said, y'all ain't doing nothing but breeding. That's all you doing. They breeding. The more I did it, the more ants I had. I said, that's it. And it was right after that when I was introduced to surrender.
You just mixing colonies.
I'm telling you, that shovel thing didn't work. They just bred like rabbits. They did. Well, I'm glad you didn't miss this live either, Nydia, because I forgot to do I put it, Nydia, on the community. What do you call when you make a post?
Community post?
Yeah. Well, I guess my brain said, "Oh, I've done said it. I ain't said nothing."
On M&M.
Here we go again with the damn M&Ms. Oh, the wind. Y'all, I didn't know if we were going to go live. Well, that's when I realized all this happened. About an hour before our live, I ain't had no internet. And I'm troubleshooting. And all of a sudden, he'd come back and he'd go away. And I know the wind is just blowing and blowing. And then, by the grace of God, what?
You know what these do?
M&Ms? Rot your teeth?
In your mouth, but not in your hand.
They rot your teeth. You need coffee. That fixes everything. Oh, yeah, we're under, what did they say? Arlington is under some kind of wind warning for Saturday. In the middle of the day, wind gusts 25 to 30. I said,
Mr. Willie.
What?
I'm actually going to tell you the truth. Tonight, she cooked.
You better name it all.
And it's a good one over there.
Hi, bud. What was you doing in Louisiana? Yeah, isn't it nice up here? 85 degrees down here. I cooked.
It's nice in Louisiana.
What I did is I took some skinless breast. Just one, it was big. Thinned it out. Pounded it. Soaked it in some buttermilk, some crystal hot sauce, and some swamp mix. Oh, I gotta tell you about swamp mix. Y'all don't let me forget. And I just let it soak. So we had fried chicken, fried breast, because I just put flour on and fried it. We had gravy. We had hot water cornbread. We had purple hull peas, and we had some fried okra. I ate. They're food eating M&Ms, but he has some food up in his house.
Maybe.
I'm glad you made it,
This is
Dad.
my snack.
Boy, I bet it's like 90, 95, ain't it, Tanya, where you're at?
Oh, you know she done something wrong, Mr. Willie. You
Well,
want me to show her what you cook? I can show her what you cook.
y'all want to know, I did do something wrong today.
She probably done something wrong, cook like this.
Oh, I didn't know you had a sister live in Madisonville. I had no clue. 93. Boy, I can't wait till we hit
Madisonville.
95, 98. Oh, my body's just hungry for it.
Love to sweat.
Oh, you
Clean
got
them
you a
old
deep
boards
fryer? I ain't never on one of them things. Never on one of them. Oh, y'all see what Nanny said? Nanny's trying to tell, y'all see what Nanny Joyce is saying? I
She
was
said
like,
she ate 2 pieces of pie, don't change nothing.
she said, don't change nothing, y'all.
Must have been good, Mama.
Well, let me tell you what it is.
I ain't got to eat yet, but I will.
Okay, we've had a contractor, we've had another contractor. Oh, we got good news before I tell y'all what I did. Last week, they approved the chimney, the fireplace, everything's covered, life is good, using our fireplace guy that we used at our old place. Life is good. Guess when they're going to do the fireplace? July 25th, 26th, and the 27th, because all the materials are on back order. We just set foot in April, and that was a week ago that it was ordered. End of July. And that's if everything stays on track. I'm glad it's going to be before winter, but y'all think about it. The failure was February 5th, and it's going to be the end of July before we get a fireplace back and a chimney. That's a half a year. That's a half a year.
Good thing we're in Louisiana.
But, yes, I need to tell about swamp mix.
Swamp mix.
I got good news. All of the Mylar bags have been returned to sender. Got my credit back. We are going to the 5.5 shaker bottles. We're down to 2 companies that can do the labels. In the United States, I'm not going across the waters, and that's been the problem, y'all. I just didn't want to say, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you. If they can't do it in the United States, I'm not giving them my business.
Ain't gonna happen.
I'm not selling y'all a bunch of crap that somebody else made. I want to keep jobs here. So, anyhow, we got shaker bottles coming. We got to see the cheapest on the labels. That's where the expense is. And hopefully within 3 weeks, Etsy's open. So did I just make everybody happy?
Etsy will be back and rolling.
You're very welcome, Miss Jackie. And I know there's a lot going on, and I just didn't, it's not that I'm trying to keep things from y'all, but I was just trying to kind of stay out of the negative. But y'all, it pissed me off. It's like, okay, you can order from us, but then where are you getting it from? China. I'm all like, forget it. And I did say this. I said, Allison, I will put it in damn Ziploc bags or something, throw my own little sticker on it, and send it to my friends. But I am not going to buy outside of this country. And I'm not going to charge more than what's already on Etsy. Plain and simple. And it looks like my determination and my daughter's determination paid off, and everything is staying here in the great USA. And there you go.
In the wonderful USA.
Mm-hmm. Because I respect y'all. I respect everybody. I'm not gonna sell a bunch of junk.
Sabrina said, I'll take it in a Ziploc.
See, that's what I said. Are we where now, honey? Are you reading this check?
I'm reading it, but it's
figure
rolling. You
out
got it
how
on fast or something.
Are y'all in
Source, or
Shreveport?
y'all in Shreveport?
Catherine? No, ma'am. We're in Bethany. We're still in Caddo Parish.
Right.
But we wasn't always here. We only been here since the end of the year. But I love Bethany. I do love Bethany. Why, are you in Shreveport? Okay.
Good little place.
Shreveport's huge. You in Shreveport?
Allison said she got it in a Ziploc bag.
Wanda did too.
David said, I need swamp mix soon.
Wait a minute. William. Permapasture. He needed a refill.
Yep.
That boy puts it on dill pickle, I think. So, I ain't got no big bags. So Buddy took it and we put it in one of them suction bags.
Vacuum bags. Vacuum sealed.
I wasn't watching what he was doing. So he said, I'm sending William enough for a year, right? Because the boy, that young man loves that swamp mix. So here we go.
Spring, Texas.
Michelle says, I gave it to William. He says, Mr. Buddy sent me a tube of salami.
Some boudins,
He
salami
had
or
put
something.
that damn seasoning in. He rolled it
When
something
it
there.
backing down,
So-
it looked like a roll of salami. It was backing down tight. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He said, why would he send me salami?
Hey, Paula Rizzo.
Oh, you from Monroe? I'm glad you found me, darling. See, Debbie, I hate to say it, but the clucking goods are number 1, the porking goods number 2, and the swamp's number 3. And you know why I think swamp's number 3? Because it ain't got that heat, and it's very low sodium. So on the package, we're going to have to write less sodium on the swamp because it has very little sodium. So if you compare it to other Cajun blends, it's like, what is that off? The off is sodium. Because
You got all that heavy salt in it.
you shouldn't sell people a box of salt colored. And that's what it is, with a little bit of other stuff. And I made the swamp mix less sodium because a lot of people use.
Look at that working man. See all that sun? Look
I'm
at
here
that
talking
white.
serious and you worried about your white head.
Blind as
Where
y'all
was
did.
I? Oh, you want to get you some swamp mix? Yeah, and like I say, that's because, which I'm going to be doing that all in videos. I'm going to be showing all kinds of stuff with it. Because I got another one.
Hey, Mimsy.
I tell you what, because I can't give it away. What would y'all call something that, how was it? Because my daughter can't come up with a name yet. That goes on everything.
Don't matter what it is. You just put it on it. You can put it in a glass of water.
I was thinking about some voodoo dust. But I'm thinking people are looking at that, oh, voodoo, that's hot. It's not hot. It has no heat in it. Okay? No heat. That's all I'm going to say. What would be a name that would go with that? Lippy's butt rub. Well, it's not a rub. It's a everything.
It's like an all-purpose seasoning, but what would be
Everything
A good
sauce.
name.
Yeah. Because I really wanted voodoo dust, but people going to think heat.
Speaking of that name, let me tell you a
Yes.
little something.
Uh-huh.
I got me a new ice chest coming.
Shabbat. Oh,
Shabam. Write it down. Shabam.
wait, hey, magic, Lippy's magic.
Lippy's
Hang on.
magic. Write all these down so you have them.
Y'all,
I'll scroll them back.
yeah, you know how to do that?
Well, it's backwards on your computer.
Okay. Hang on.
Kitchen sink, Lippy's magic dust,
I like magic dust.
everything Lippy.
Oh, Mr. Buddy, you might have just answered. Oh, I like that one. I like that CYA.
CYA. That's a good one.
Lippy's crazy dust.
Willie.
Oh, I like that one too. Hang on.
Stop it, Willie. And I ain't talking about Mr. Willie 95.
Well, I like that magic though. I'm putting Lippy's crazy dust because I gotta ask Felicia because I can't tell y'all the character on the bottom.
Eyebrow looking good.
But
look.
it's purple. I will tell y'all there's purple in that color. So I'm gonna have to ask Felicia. That one just hit me. I'll be honest with you. That magic dust just. If she chooses to use that, I'm gonna announce it, and you're gonna email me, and I am sending you whatever name
That comes out of this.
That comes out of this.
You the winner.
On this, you're gonna get a free sample bottle.
Going back to my ice chest. I got me an ice chest coming. Guess what it is?
What is it?
It's a swamp cooler.
Oh, purple people.
Guess what color?
What?
Voodoo.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll trust.
It's a swamp color in voodoo.
Oh, I'll swap you the LSU, Eddie.
Swamp
Let me have
and
it.
voodoo.
Will you swap that?
Maybe. I'll see.
That
All
means
right.
yes.
We'll talk about it.
See, I can say. Oh, and by the way, y'all can replay this. Lippy found the button that says live chat replay. So, y'all can rewatch this with the chat in it. I never found that button until this evening. But I did. Oh, I can't write them fast enough.
What you say, MB?
Hey, MB. Hey, we on roll, MB. We got some major business happening
Now
up
you
in
finna roll
here.
up out of here in 9 minutes.
Oh, I can say a lot in damn 9 minutes.
I know you
Oh,
can.
I like
Ain't
that
no
one
doubt
too.
about it.
Hang on.
Lippy's Cajun dust.
Ooh.
Lippy's magical dust.
Well, will they think that the Cajun dust is going to be spicy?
Probably not.
I got to think of something
Purple magic.
that takes the heat away, because y'all people get on me. Okay, Jackie, about the cookbook. Thank you.
Sweet baby Jesus. That's right, Mr. Willie.
It's right here, Miss Jackie.
Cookbook.
It's all right up in here.
But it's got to come out of here and get on to what it needs to make it. Dust in the wind.
And see, I understand something. When you right click this thing, because I don't know how to operate a mouse on a laptop. So, buddy, give me this. So you right click and you hit save to folder. Well, you put in cookbook and it's to go to that one. Right? That's what you think. And then it won't let you do it. So I have folders that says cookbook 1, cookbook 2, and I have to keep going. Cookbook all the way to 140. And I've YouTubed it. I don't know how you get them there to 1. I'm just saying.
Can you make 2 versions? One non-spicy and one spicy.
No, there's no heat. I'm not
Just
giving it
seasoning.
away. It is.
No heat.
I'm telling y'all, you gonna use it. And I did it by playing around in Kentucky. And I was like, whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
We tried
Mr. Willie
here.
looks Holy Trinity dust.
Oh my word.
My Lippy purple poison dust.
And I was
Die.
my nose itches. So
Somebody come with hold the bitches. They ain't me.
but
Brian
no,
is
you can
Rose.
add your swamp to it. You can add your clucking good. You can add your porking good. You can add the other 3 blends that's going to be announced. There's a total of 6. This is the lanyard. In other words, this is the trinity of blends, which is 6, and you got the pope.
Some accidental dust.
This, and it was by accident, and I'm telling y'all, I cooked supper with it tonight with some swamp mix, okay, on my chicken. It is, hands down,
Miss Lippy purple
Perfect.
ocean dust.
without
That's a good one too.
I,
Shut up, Willie.
y'all want a damn cat? I'm about to
Shut up,
football
Willie.
kick him. He been whiny today.
I ain't talking about Mr. Willie.
No, not you, Mr. Will. I'm talking
He
about
over
that
here
damn
whining.
Willie down there.
Your cousin over here whining, Mr.
He
Willie.
about to get on my nerves today.
Mm.
He just, you could ask me, and she was over here doing laundry, and he just walk and look at her and cry. And go back to his food bowl. He got plenty
just
of food.
griping, babe. I'm
He's
talking
just-
about griping.
Yes,
Like
I do
Obama's.
love heat. Heat is in the clucking good. The other 3 blends, they gonna have some heat to them.
I like some.
But I don't want anything that is hot. I figure if people want to add some heat on top of my seasoning, put your foot in it. But I wanted blends that was blendable
heat
for
dust.
every palate. So my heat comes in the back. I don't want heat when you taste it like, oh, I done got Botox in the face.
Mr. Willie, I'm gonna
That ain't
mail him
food.
to you.
I want back.
Put him in a box with a few holes in it and mail him to you.
Lippy's love dust. Oh,
Trinity
y'all
dust.
hey, Kelly and Debbie,
Yeah,
y'all back. I didn't want that one down. Magic Wonder.
The Magic Wonder. That's like the magic carpet rag.
See that? The voodoo. Hey, the voodoo magic. Felicia had picked that name because it's on. Which one's that one on? The blackening seasoning.
I think so.
That's on the because we got a blackening seasoning. We have a fish fry.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other
The
one?
bowl.
And the boil. Yeah. To go with the cluck, the pork, the swamp, and this whatever. The pope. That's what I call it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Sweet baby dust.
Man. What?
You didn't get a notification.
Oh!
No Uncensored.
I don't know
she
where.
didn't put one out till the last minute.
Ree, I forgot.
Ree, she did not.
I don't know where this shirt come from.
Lippy's White Voodoo Magic Heatless Season.
To be honest, I had to hurry up and take a shower after I got through cooking and cleaning. And this is my night shirt.
Oh, no,
So,
Mr. Willie, I think your cousin
I don't know
needs to
where
come
it came
on.
from.
I don't know if they're with you.
I don't know who gave it to me, but I love this shirt.
A couple hours, you'll be
It's
tired
so
of it. I
rustic
promise you.
looking, but it don't go long enough. So somebody had to be short waisted, and I'm tall waisted. So it don't. It's a great pajama shirt, but it ain't long enough to
About
go
2 hours,
somewhere in
Mr.
it.
Willie, and
But
you're
I
great
love
program.
this shirt. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that was a
Oh,
real
Van Gogh?
sunflower till you just said something.
Vincent Van Gogh.
I didn't really know what the hell the name was. I just liked the shirt, it's pretty. I didn't know what the hell that name was. I had no idea it was a real sun. Well, you think I would be like, yeah, don't you love this blah, 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 something? I ain't gonna say that shit. I don't know what it is. I had no clue.
So it's a crop top, laugh out loud.
Well, it goes to top of the hip. It goes to the hip. I like things a little bit
It's
lower.
a crop top.
No, crop tops go.
Yeah,
they
but it's a crop top. It's crops growing on it. It's a crop top.
Oh.
You got
Oh.
2 minutes.
Who got 2 minutes?
You.
Oh, on the camera.
2 minutes. Countdown is on.
All right, did I get everything? Oh, we got a truckload of dirt. You
Yes,
picked
we
up
did.
today?
I brought one home today. Got one at lunch. I
You
did.
do?
Lippy's Mystic
Oh, so-
Voodoo.
I'm wearing something that's actually popular, or it's really something.
You know who
Had no clue.
Vincent Van Gogh is?
My
If I'm not
daughter would.
mistaken, I think he's the one that cut his ear off or had his ear cut off. The painter.
Oh, well, I'd have never
Famous
watched
painter in
him.
history. I think.
Nope.
I wasn't
Hey,
in that
Mims, I
era
didn't
of
see you
time,
in
but
here.
I think.
I didn't see you in here. You think they love to
You
have...
think Mac and Patty love to have a cat?
I'll tell you what Patty Mac would do. They would show back up at like 2 a.m. in the morning and sneak him back in the door.
Here you go.
And they
You
haul
can have
up.
it.
He's
I told Mr. Willie
ridiculous.
in about 10 minutes, he'd break your cousin record.
Oh, it
with
really
him.
is, Monica? It's really... I'm going to look it up. Well, man, I don't know. Maybe I ought not be sleeping and painting and everything else in the shirt.
Sheila said that's right. He sliced his ear off. Vincent Van Gogh. I don't remember that from school because, you know, I paid attention. I really did for about that long. And
I like science.
it all worked
I like
out.
math. And I played tennis in high school. Other than that, I was good. I hated English. I took speech. Why? Because I could stand up and talk to the wall. I aced speech. I hated English. Despised it. I barely got a C. Barely.
Kelly Forrester, we're glad to
But
have you
I
in.
rocked that speech. Well, hey, Miss Carol. Good night. Have a good week. No more excitement. No, we don't need no more
Miss
excitement.
Lippy's Louisiana Dust.
I like that too. I'm
Easy season.
gonna go back through there and I'm gonna have to write
Yes,
every
right,
one
go
of them
there, write
down
every one of them
and
down.
say, here, Felicia.
Pick one.
I mean, why not?
Let me know.
Because it has to go with the thing. But anyway, we love y'all.
As always.
Life is good. We're safe and sound. I'll see y'all this weekend with the garden update. And next weekend we're going to be working in the front beds. Remember I showed y'all a little bit of that. This next week we'll work in the front beds while he's working. Yeah. It's going to be good, y'all.
Remember, if nobody told you, God is great.
God is the bomb. You hear me? He saved us again. That's because he lives here.
Every day.
He lives here. All right. Love y'all.
Can you cut it off? You need me to do
No,
it?
I got to put glasses on to be able to see where that X is.
God bless each and every one.
See y'all in a few days.
Hit the button if